Hello friends, if you are thinking of running ads very soon or you've already been running ads and you're frustrated by your results, then this is the video for you. Today I'm going to show you how to legally spy on competitor ads for free. I'm actually going to give you two ways to do this. One of them is completely free and the other one is paid. So you can choose. If you've got the spare funds to invest into this tool, then I would recommend it. It will save you a bit of time. But if not, then you can completely do this for free as well. So we're going to jump in. If you have been following my other videos, then this is our scaling roadmap for scaling brands to 7 figures and beyond. And this is the step here. We are at identifying key competitors and examples. Now, the reason that this step is so important is because it's good to have an awareness of where you fit in the market and how other competitors are addressing the market, talking to the market, and also seeing where the opportunities lie for you to do things better than other competitors. So crucial step. If you want to figure out these other steps, then you can jump to my channel, subscribe, and check out my other videos. Anyway, the thought today, now this is something which has really helped me to produce new advertising, produce winning ads, which have, had tens of thousands of dollars of spend behind even single ads. But this has allowed me to scale brands to 7 figures and really do well with marketing. And it's this idea of imitation beats innovation 9 times out of 10. And I think we sort of get lost in wanting to reinvent the wheel and do things that are like original or like authentic, but the reality is there are best practices, there are things which work, there are principles which work, and so aligning yourself to those principles and learning and gleaning from other people in the market to get to the point quicker is really what I'm about, and that's really what's helped me. So I would just like to give you permission to do that. You don't have to reinvent the wheel, and in fact it's my policy to never reinvent the wheel unless you absolutely have to. If you're stuck on an island and you need some mode of transport, then sure, by all means reinvent the wheel, but let's avoid that if we can. So the reason that this is helpful is because your competitors have already spent money to figure out what ads work and what ads don't. Ads and paid ads in particular is a game of testing. It's a game of testing broadly different creative angles, messaging, ad formats to figure out where the money is and then doubling down on the winners. And by spying on competitor ads, you are going to basically cut to the chase, cut out the faff, and figure out what ads have they been running for the longest amount of time, which ads work, and then which ads can I model and imitate and implement into my own ad account to start getting results faster. So how do we do this? Well, I'm glad you asked. The first way is, I'm just going to touch on let's do the free way first. So the free way is, this is a spreadsheet. And it is a spreadsheet that we use for all the brands we work with. We do some extensive competitor research and we basically figure out, what are other competitors doing, and then how do we imitate that success and also do things better. So what I would do, step 1, is let's just say I'm doing some marketing. I'm running the ads for Athletic Greens. Now, this is a huge brand, and I can't speak to how good this product actually is or isn't, but it's a very well-known brand. They are very aggressive with their customer acquisition, their marketing, their advertising. And so let's just assume that I'm going to be running ads for these guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start filling out this spreadsheet. Now, I want you to go along with me here. This spreadsheet, by the way, I'll post it down below in the description. I want you to just go with me here for a second and follow these steps, because I promise you it will pay off. So we're just going to go through and we're going to mark down a few things. So the name, the website, the positioning here, which is, you know, basically the above the fold, how their leading message. So we're going to go your daily, I like that to be capitalized, daily nutrient boost. And then we're going to leave that there, okay? If it's your brand, you might not have done much testing, or you might not have this figured out, but just put in your details here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take this website, so we're going to copy that, and we're going to go to your favorite LLM, AI tool, Grok, ChatGPT, Claude, whatever you want. And we're going to jump in here and we're going to go, you are a world-class marketing direct response marketer. Give me a list of 10 direct competitors to this brand with the name and website. And then we're going to paste in your store and we're going to see what happens. So let's see what gets kicked out here. And this might take a couple seconds. It's just going to analyze the store, figure out what's going on. Okay, here we go, and yep, it's thinking about it. All right, here's 10. Cool. So now what we're going to do, and you can do this in Google search if you want. I just think this is a bit more of a curated way to do this. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go to, we're actually going to like open these in a new tab. So command click or control click, whatever you want to do, you know, open link in new tab. And we're going to go through all of these. And we're just going to have a look at what's going on. So the first competitor is Live It Up. Now, I want you to take note of a few things because this is going to help you as well. Unlock up to 45% off. This is their recruitment offer. Their email opt-in offer, unlock up to 45% off and get a free bottle. That's pretty generous. With this sort of product offering, really you've got to, the acquisition offer is going to be really the key, because you're trying to get people in and then you're trying to get them retained onto some sort of subscription so you can extend out that lifetime value, which is why all of these brands offer like ridiculous discounts up front. So 45% off plus a free bottle. Now what you're going to do is we're going to jump back to our sheet here and we're going to just start typing in some information. So we've got Live It Up, we've got, I'm just copying their website in here, positioning, jumping back here, real food for real people. Okay, cool. And then we're going to jump across here. I'm just going to take note of, actually, I might just freeze these two columns here. So email opt-in offers, we've got 45% off plus free bottle. Very interesting. And now, the next thing we're going to do, so take a look at the competitors, and even if you're not running ads, if you're just designing a store or doing whatever, like doing this exercise is going to dramatically improve everything about your marketing and your brand, because you're going to become more aware of how competitors are talking to your audience. What I'm going to do usually is I scroll down to the footer and they have their social links, so I'm going to open up Facebook in another tab, and it's going to crash out on me. So I'm just going to give this a couple minutes and then refresh. Okay, don't know what happened there, but now the page is loaded. So we're here on this Live It Up Facebook page. So what we're going to do now, if we want to see the Facebook ads for any page, any competitor on Facebook and Instagram, so this is running across both of those channels, we're going to click on About, and then we're going to click on Page Transparency, and we can see here this page is currently running ads, see all, scroll down, and then we're going to click right here on Go to Ads Library. And now, here we go. We can see all of the ads that are running. We can see, I'm just going to zoom in a little bit here. We can see all of the different static ads. We can see the ad copy. We can see everything that they are running. What I would recommend doing from here is you're going to copy the URL in your browser. So I'm just going to copy that, and then I'm going to paste it into here. So this then becomes a reference that we can refer back to whenever we want. So if we're looking to iterate or create some new ads, then we can just go through quickly and have these all at our fingertips to sort of, I guess, get the juices flowing, look at recent ads that are running. So I'm just going to paste it in there. And then the last thing I'm going to do here, well, actually not the last thing. What we can do from here is a few things. So we can, what I'd recommend doing in terms of finding your competitors' best ads is look at the date that these ads were launched. So as you scroll down, you're going to start seeing ads that have been running for a longer and longer time. And generally the ads that have been running the longest are the best performing, and or they are probably like middle or bottom of funnel ads that are just running for a long period of time. But generally I would say look at the ads that are running the longest and just look at, like, there's a few things you want to look at here. So the first thing, the most important thing, is the hook. So the hook is the thing that gets attention. It's the leading message behind the ad. And so you can start jotting down basically what hooks are they using. You can see here they're testing a few different hooks with the same visuals. If we click into see ad details, we can actually, this is going to pull up like all the information about the actual ad itself, or it should do. Give me one sec, here we go. So now we've got the ad copy, we've got the actual ad creative itself. Something else you can do is click into the actual button. So if we click into the button and then go across, we can see what their landing pages are doing as well. So we can actually start modeling some of their landing page experiences, some of their messaging, and just look at like even things like offers, save 40% off plus free shipping. So that's something else we can jump in, drop in here. 40% off plus free shipping is a landing page offer. So the whole idea is that we're just looking at what they're doing and we're breaking down the key components of the ad and making a note of that, using that as a reference to create our own ads. So this is incredibly powerful. This will save you loads and loads of time of just scratching around trying to come up with ideas. This is like pre-validated ideas that you can then iterate into your own ads. Something else you can do is you can actually just like save the creative. If it's static imagery, you can save the image ads to your computer and you can just compile them into a folder if you want to do that, as a bit of a swipe file. And so that is how it's done. So basically from here, you can see if we jump across to this sheet, I have gleaned some really good information. I'm getting a competitor, I'm looking at their positioning. You can write in how many followers they have, because you know that, and their Facebook page as well. So you can paste in, if we just go back to here and we go to Live It Up, you can just copy and paste the actual Facebook page into here, their Instagram page as well, and the amount of followers they have to give you an indication of how established this brand is online. But from here, like, you can fill out this whole sheet with competitors. I'm not going to do all of them, but doing this is going to give you a huge library, a huge pool of inspiration, like ads inspiration that you can use to then create your own stuff. So that is the free way to do it. So you go to their Facebook page, look at the page transparency, look at their ads library, and glean the learnings for your own ads. The second way is a paid way, and is a tool that we love. It's called Atria, and it is basically an AI powered ad creative tool that like looks at, pulls the complete ads library from Meta and TikTok, and you can use it to really quickly like draw inspiration. You can search for different brands. If we like search the original brand that I was doing, AG1 by Athletic Greens, it's going to pull in like all of the ads that this brand has run. We've got 16,500 ads, which is ridiculous. And right here at your fingertips, you can save these ads to boards, so you can sort of create mood boards for different brands. You can research a load of different brands on this. So for example, if we took those 10 brands from this little bit of research here and search up these brands in Atria. So let's search up another one here, Huel. This one here, and we look at their ads library. You can basically do what I'm doing on the spreadsheet, but in this tool, pull it all together so you have all of the inspiration and their ads mood board right there at your fingertips. From here, you can actually like grab specific like static ads and clone them using your own branding and iterate different headlines and messaging with your products. You add a URL from your Shopify store, and it will just like reiterate and create ads like that for your brand. So this is like an incredible tool that honestly has saved us a lot of time in terms of creative ideation and really just gleaning insights. On the bigger plans, you get more access to like actual personas. It gives you breakdown of like hooks, ad copy, headlines, the different landing pages. So all of this right here, and the media mix, which is really valuable. You can see like what sort of format are they leaning towards. Is it video? Is it image? Is it carousel? So just to give you more clues around the direction, the creative direction for ads that you have. So if you would like a free trial to this tool, they have different plans. It is relatively on the expensive end, so I'd say this is more for like established brands that are looking to do creative iteration and testing like on a regular basis. I have a affiliate link below, so feel free to check that out and sign up if that looks like a bit of you. So that is how you do it. That is how you spy on competitor ads. And basically from here, you can create your own like example ads or ads using the examples that you found. You now have a resource which you can lean on, you can refer back to when you're looking for fresh inspiration, fresh hooks, fresh ad ideas to test. And this will make you an incredibly dangerous advertiser who is well informed, who is aware of what's working in the market, and can run ads that actually generate revenue. So that's how you do it. Thanks for watching. If you want to sign up to my newsletter, I got all the links below. If you want to get a free scaling roadmap, a personalized comprehensive audit for your brand, then check out our website below. Otherwise, that's it, and I'll see you on the next one. See ya.